What's up, Go-To Ones? Frank from the Go-To Guild here. Checking out another new startup. This one is called Foodie Earth. And maybe I should show you Foodie Earth. There we go. Delivery from popular restaurants in 25 miles. We're going to give their website a teardown and see what they can do to improve. As always, if you want this done for your business in more depth, you can check out gotoguild.com. We do customer feedback on your behalf and give you product marketing feedback on your business. So what we got here? Delivery from popular restaurants in 25 miles. DoorDash too boring? Ooh. Mentioning the competitor.
Shots fired! Shots fired!
That's interesting. That's a choice. I like it. Spicy. It's provocative. Try Foodie, 4 times farther than DoorDash or Uber Eats. Okay, that is a major thing because there's probably some restaurants that are further away than other folks. Now I'm gonna give a little bit of background of the business because that helps me to understand what they could do on here. So I do have some info because I did just speak to the founder. What they do is they find restaurants, top rated restaurants, and try to do delivery from outside the normal range that a DoorDash delivery driver would do, right? And so typically a DoorDash delivery driver is going to pick up one item for one person and delivering it to that one person. They might, if they optimize right, get like a second one and pick up a second order and deliver that to a person. This is different. You book a time, you're getting lunch, and 10 people are ordering lunch. They're ordering lunch from restaurants in the same area. And so it's easier to tell a driver, hey, pick up these 10 orders, and you're going to pick them up from restaurants in the same area, and then you're delivering it to people in the same area. So it kind of groups it, and it's a lot more efficient. So that's why they're saying they can go 4 times farther, because those drivers are only really doing one drop off, so it's a lot easier for them to process. 30% cheaper than DoorDash, Uber Eats. I'm not sure how they're doing that part of it. I'm not sure how they're doing that part of it, but the 70% less pollution than DoorDash, Uber Eats, because it's not just one driver going to drop off one thing, it's one driver going and dropping off at least 5 to 10 things. So it's a lot better for the pollution aspect of it. I like the background. It shows some like nice looking food. It would be nice if it showed the restaurant name, maybe the dish name on top of this. That would be a nice little piece. And I think this tagline, popular restaurants from up to 25 miles, in 25 miles, is just like the way it's worded is a little weird. Delivery from popular, I would say probably delivery from popular restaurants up to 25 miles away. And then maybe a description is like being able to, helping you get dinner from the best restaurants, even if they're a little bit further than normal. Or something about the fact that you can get restaurants. There are probably restaurants that you could never order from because DoorDash or Uber Eats or even their own drivers would never do it because it's too far and there's not enough profit for them to justify the gas and the time to drive, right? But if you're delivering a bunch, it makes a lot of sense. So there is a model here. So it's basically, there are restaurants that people in certain areas probably can't order from that they would want to, and this might be the only option to do that, right? So communicating that piece of it, of why you want to sign up, because I believe there's a fee to doing it. So I would add that little part to this hero section. If I'm just grading the hero as a normal hero, I know that it's delivery from restaurants that are further away. That's like the core of it. Why it's better is communicated here. I don't really know why it's 30% cheaper. I don't really get that part. I understand they do deliver some 4 times farther, which is helpful, and it's less pollution, which is another reason why people might want to do it. So I'm actually going to give this hero, I didn't think I was going to give this hero as good of a score as I'm giving it, but if I'm being very objective, it's still like it's just barely an 8. because it is telling me why people want to use this instead of the obvious other options. So I'm gonna give it an 8-1 for that. I'm pretty happy with that. Cool. Now I don't like that there's a login sign up without having a little bit more info. I think it needs to be, I don't know. I don't think the call to action button should ever be login. Like login should be in the top right. It should always be optimized for a sign up. Foodie Earth. What do you say? 8.1? Is that what I just said? I can't remember. But for the rest of the page, what do we got?
I want to ask you a bunch of questions, and I want to have them answered immediately.
All right. I want some examples of dishes that you can get, or restaurants you can order from, and how far or which areas you can actually get delivery from, like understanding how that delivery radius thing works. Because I want to know, before I sign up, I want to know, am I going to be able to get access to restaurants that are better for me? Right? That's like the major question I have here. The pricing, do I have to pay a subscription fee? Do I have to pay, like, what is it that's driving this business? Those are the main questions. If I'm really even building a site myself, there's a ton of geolocation APIs. There's IP Info, which is the one we've worked with before at Go to Guild. We actually helped redesign their homepage. Being able to use people's IP address, there's a bunch of free APIs you can use. Take their IP address, find out where they are. Just assume that they're there. And then show them, hey, here's 5 restaurants. List the top rated restaurant that's at least 15 miles away, and list those 3 restaurants. And then show them on this hero. It's like, get delivery from Din Tai Fung, even if you're in whatever city that person is in. That is like a whoa, that's amazing. I've always wanted to order from Din Tai Fung, but I can't, and I'm not gonna drive 25 miles to go there when I got kids at home. Like, that's a whole trip. That's a whole set of things. So being able to get people to that magic is what I always think about. I think that would be how I would redo this homepage. How it works: choose, order, receive. Choose from a few pre-selected restaurants each mealtime. Order, edit, cancel, lunch before 10:30, express dinner before 3:30, dinner before 4:30, and you receive lunch at this time, express dinner at this time. This is really basic looking. I just don't like how this comes together. They need a real designer to spruce this up, make this a little more interesting, maybe a little bit more text kind of explaining what this is about. But this is very clear. It's like you're ordering from a pre-selected restaurants, and you have to order by a certain time in order to get delivery at a certain time for lunch or dinner. So it actually is kind of an in-between. So there's a zero cater, which is catering for lunch for teams. And then there's which I'm assuming there's a particular time that's predetermined, and that makes the delivery a lot easier, but it's still one office getting a delivery from one place and one delivery driver. But to be able to say all right, I'm going to deliver 10 things, and that driver might pick up 5 different orders for the same office building. Imagine this in New York. I think this might work really, really well. The also thing with the distance is there's sometimes tolls involved in certain distances. So let's say I live in Englewood, New Jersey, and I want to get some food from the Bronx. For me to do that, I would have to pay or factor in the cost of going over the bridge, which you don't want to do too many times, and a bridge costs $15-20. So there's a lot that I really like about this, but design wise, this is not it. They need some help.
Hey, run for your life.
Yeah, they gotta fix that. Gotta fix this design. Testimonials. Using the same kind of text box thing. This is a food company. You need to show. There's so much text. There's a lot of text. Wow, it's a lot of text.
No! God, please, no! No! No!
No, I'm not reading none of that. Yeah, that is ugly. What's the main? Let me just read a random one. What's the main benefit you get from Foodie? The delivery is pooled. I feel like it's more environmentally friendly. Who would benefit from Foodie? Busy people. What's the main benefit you get from Foodie? Low prices, wide menu variation, responsive and helpful customer support, which I hate. I hate talking about customer support. The menu looking ahead a week so I can plan out my meals. Oh, interesting. Oh, so they have different. Okay. So you can plan meals for the week. Let's say you have somebody who is bedridden. You can make sure that person gets their meals. Let's say, like when I was taking care of my mom, maybe I could set up and make sure her meals are delivered every week. Like switch it up, make sure she's getting the nutrients she wants. Maybe not have to think about it. Maybe eventually I could get whatever healthcare benefits to pay for those type of things and schedule it. Is there a way to schedule meal deliveries, like a Meals on Wheels type thing? That I know of. What's the main benefit? Very little fee, no upfront charge on food prices. Options are usually good. Pretty good prices, pretty good delivery. Food comes fairly hot. Good time, early enough to eat dinner. Packing is generally pretty good. Variety of food options is pretty good. Website format pretty good. Who is this person? Who is this person? Pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good. And then he's like, should I say it again?
Another one.
Another one. Let's go. Canceling is easy. Ordering and canceling is easy. Why would they cancel? Who benefits from Foodie? Cheapos who like to eat out a lot and are too lazy to go get it themselves. What?
Okay, now cue the music and that star thing.
Oh man, these users are funny, man. I like the variety of different daily restaurant menu choices. So there's magic in here, but the font size is too small. It's weird colors. This website design is horrible. I'm sorry. This is not good. But you gotta see the beauty in what you got here. I mean, I think this is pretty brilliant. I think they're raising some money, so if people are interested in investing, hit me up. What's the main benefit you get from Foodie? I like this service. Is convenient, offers great restaurant prices and affordable delivery, and feels better for the environment. I'm surprised that is one of the major things that people are saying, but I guess I shouldn't be surprised at that. This is what I thought was the main benefit. You can buy from restaurants far away and without markup. That's pretty key. I think there is a sign-up fee, like a membership fee type thing. Let's see what it is. Yeah, I'll probably edit that out. Yeah, so this page, the page is not good. The content on the page is definitely good, but the design of the page is pretty bad. It doesn't explain enough about the process, because there's things like, are the menus the same every week? Does it change? Do you get full menu? Can you order from all the restaurants at all the times? Like, how do the options change? Those type of things. There's not enough pictures of food for a food site. There needs to be information on the actual things that are available, the areas you're available in. Because if I'm living in a certain area, like, I want to know if this is useful to me. So for the page, it's like a 5.9. Yeah.
Correctamundo.
Yeah, there's just a lot to fix on this page, and the page doesn't give me confidence in the service, you know. But these are easy fixes. I think this is going to be a winner. I think it is. I think the concept is pretty novel, and it seems like they have some traction in some areas. So key is just figuring out how to scale and communicate what they do a little bit better. But I like this one. Foodie.earth is the website. We gave them a 8.1 on the hero and a 5.9 on the page. Check them out, foodie.earth. As always, brush your teeth, walk in the corner, check out gotogill.com. You can book us to do more in-depth product marketing analysis for your business. Everything from interviewing your customers to giving you product marketing feedback to doing audits of your website, writing copy, all that good stuff. You could also hire me. That would be cool. I could pay some bills. That would be nice. As always, Dembo out.